Welcome to an aMiSTACX tutorial. In this video, we will demonstrate a general process on how to patch the Ubuntu OS post-deployment. We will use two deployment stacks for this demo, Magento Open Source and a Windows RDP server. The Windows RDP is designed to save time as it has the SFTP client pre-configured. Make sure you review the listing terms, pricing, and ask all questions before you deploy. We will abbreviate our standard procedure commentary as our focus is only on patching the EC2. You will need to create an AWS SSH key prior to deployment. Search key pair on our main site, and you will find a post that covers the process. The CloudFormation template will allow you to select various options for deployment. It is recommended to install the AWS CloudWatch agent for access to advanced A51 features. You can set SSH to your IP address or leave it open until post-deployment. Depending on selected options, your deployment time will vary. Typically, with the default options and the CloudWatch agent, you can expect about a 30-minute deployment. It is suggested you enable termination protection on the CFT deployment script. Otherwise, your entire deployment could be accidentally deleted. For the Windows RDP server, we will select to create the AWS security group based on the seller's recommendation. If you use your own, make sure port 3389 is open. Wait for initialization to complete, take the time to name your instance, and get the IP address. It is very important to wait the full 30 minutes for deployment. Otherwise, you will run into EC2 and RDS errors. Register for A51, and access the main dashboard to see your newly deployed instance. Note, A51 is only a limited user interface to your AWS console, and you are responsible for all costs associated with your AWS account. Here we are using A51 to make a backup image of the EC2 before we proceed to patch the server. If you don't see your instance in A51, make use of the manual sync in the dashboard header. We will get the Windows RDP admin password from the key-pem file. See the aMiSTACX guide or AWS for more information about creating SSH keys. In our demo, we use the SFTP client, WinSCP, to connect to our EC2. Connecting via WinSCP is easy, and offers a simple and yet powerful GUI SFTP interface. Using the default placeholder connection makes it super easy to get started. Customize the connection to your preferences. Spawn a PuTTY connection, and let's get started with patching the OS. We will run sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get upgrade to get the process rolling. The key here is not to overwrite the system files as many are pre-configured. However, you will want to say OK to restarting any services. Here we will run sudo apt-get upgrade again and install any packages that were held back. Then we will run sudo apt auto remove for post-install cleanup. Deployments normally have a backup copy of the deployment guide and a changelog file in the Ubuntu home directory. If you deployed Magento and didn't make use of Starflare, then you will have a few additional steps. You will need to upgrade the Elasticseach plugins for Magento. You can find the version number you need from the Elasticsearch logs, and the process is basically covered in the stack guide. Restart the Elasticsearch service, and then check the main application. Weaponize your business with aMiSTACX, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like our video.